Hello and welcome to Agri News. In this episode we'll cover one very long news story that spans over the course of 5 months. The Olymel slaughter plant for hogs in Quebec and their workers' union strike that lasted 5 months. This facility employs over 1,000 individuals and is located about 60 kilometers away from Quebec City. Prior to this, there was a 2015 strike between the workers' union and the employer, which was a base signing bonus of $800 per employee, plus another $55 per year service, and a 40% increase in the insurance plan, as well as a raise overall that will be 2% for the year 2015, 2016, and 2017, and 1.25% increase in 2018, 2019, and 2020. To deal with this cost, a high level of employee turnover was done, with 1,700 individuals being fired and 1,800 people being hired. This occurred around April 2021. During October 2021, the union also pressed the organization for a temporary shutdown of the facility after a 65-year-old worker died from COVID-19, which did happen and it lasted for 2 weeks. However, due to the continued tensions in terms of employee turnover, a strike was ensued in April of this year. Since April and up to August, the strike continued with a great many hogs being unable to be slaughtered or processed during this time period, with their number being around 150,000 individual hogs, causing great stress to both producers and the owners of the company. And farm animal well-being is in flux. A deal was made by one of Quebec's premiers, François Legault, to create a deal between both parties in order to end the strike. The deal was made and revoked by the union, who voted 57% against the deal. And so another political party within Quebec called the CAQ decided to use decisive action in order to end the strike. But before that could happen, the top brass of Olymel announced that if the strike is not ended, the evening shift will be removed from the hog processing plant, resulting in a lot of layoffs. And it was mentioned by said top brass that the union would have 6 days to come to an agreement. This is not the first time this has happened, since in 2007, the union had a choice between cutting the pay by 40% or the facility shutting down entirely. And after that period was done, the workers managed to increase in total salary by $1.13 per year. To deal with the farm problems, Olymel has begun selling the processing piglets to different locations while shipping the processing hogs across the province to free up space and to prevent the requirement for euthanization, which would negate its use as meat. The union leader responded to the removal of the night shift by rejecting that offer, with a third-party government group set to be an arbiter to prevent any more losses. And now, since August 27th to August 29th, further negotiations occurred, and a settlement between Olymel and the union was achieved, partially anyways. The Olymel spokesperson said that their initial demand for a 35% increase in wages by the first year and a 51% increase by the second year was unreasonable, since it makes the business unviable, and this company already pays 21.7% more than most processing plants. Although the union says that the company should pay them more due to the high turnover in workers. Details in terms of the proposed labor agreement were, however, not revealed. During the week of the 29th of August to the 4th of September, they're set to vote on whether or not to accept the agreement and hear the results of that agreement. Olymel cancelled its plan to remove the evening shift, and the agreement was reached, with all the union members signing this agreement. And that concludes this news story. Thank you for watching. I want to be objective about this, and in all honesty, I do not know much about running a processing plant, because I'm a plant guy, and factories are not my specialty. But just from the baseline, if a company is unable to be viable above a certain level of wage, then they probably shouldn't be paying that wage, especially considering that in the context of these processing plants, they already pay the best of the bunch. However, the current Olymel average salary seems to be $14.55, 10% lower than the national average. $14.15, well below the national average, in fact below by 10%. The point is, I don't have enough knowledge to make any claims one way or another. So if you have any opinions on this topic, please write it down below in the comments section. I look forward to reading about it. Thank you for watching. Cheers.